Hi guys, just a short little video really, just come out for a brew. Literally going to be not actually using that today, it's just that it had gas can and micro stove in it and some other bits and pieces as well, my noodles. But going to be using Stanley today. So Stanley cooker, I've only got 1 cup of mine. Titanium spalk, folding spalk. Again, Taylor's coffee, can't beat it. Got bug wipe in case I get too bad around here, but it seems alright actually at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. Gonna do enough water for coffee and noodles, so I'm gonna fill this not right up, but to the top marker line, which is can't read it on the inside, 20 ounces. So top water line of 20 ounces. It's marked there on the inside, as you can see. I'm just going to go to that. That'll be enough for a cup of coffee, and then I'll bung my noodles in the leftover. So, quite close to a road here. Not sure if there's any gas even left in this, to be honest. Not sure if there's that much anyway. I know there's gas in it. You can hear it. As you can see, I've made the modification of putting a ring pull on there. And then what I tend to do is just leave that on there like that. Easy to get on and off. My Kian's not well today. You can hear him coughing. It's harder to do one hand than I thought. There we go. Boom. Get a nice little flat spot. There we go. Two in, 2 out. I find it's very stable. So 2 out on one side. I find that a lot stabler than normal. So yeah, like I said, I was going to have a Taylor's coffee, but I've forgotten to bring my milk, and to be honest, it's quite warm. I don't fancy a boiling hot cup of black coffee, so I'll have a 3-in-1. I don't mind these actually, to be honest. So yeah, not going to have the Taylor's today, but going to have the Mocha instead. Oh, it's a beautiful day, it really is. Sometimes you're just coming out for 20 minutes. It's just so much easier to bring a 3-in-1, and they do the job. Yeah, my titanium spalk by Tito, I think it is. This is the bag that I keep my Stanley cook set in, gas cooker. It does all fit in here. Obviously this cup nests with that and other bits inside of that, and then slots down the main compartment, which leaves a little bit of room on top. And then in here I've got some wipes, cloth, alcohol cleaning gel, little flashlight, coffee, got some beef noodles, Stanley Cookset cup off the gas today, some cakes for after, bug wipe in case me and Kian needed it. That just came because it had the extra coffee bits in it that I wanted that I didn't actually have in my bag today. Plus I wanted to bring this bag and that was in there anyway, so I weren't going to chop and change, I just bought both bits. So brought my wood spirit friends out with me today. Carved tent pegs with wood spirit faces on. So I've got 3 of them. Got some 3 plain normal ones which I've done. I haven't stripped the bark on them yet, but will do. NY coffee, just because I didn't bring any milk or anything out with me today. Just wash my cup up with my cloth. I'll be doing the same with that shortly. These little cheap stoves, for the money, I think they're £3-4 quid. They're fantastic, work great, especially on the Stanley Cookset. They're perfect for that. Cheap set, cheap stove. It's used hardly any of that gas, even though there was hardly any in there anyway. I've probably got enough in there to do another boil if I really needed to, wanted to, which I may actually do shortly. But just to show you, that drops straight in there, and that just drops in there on top like so, along with a couple of other bits and pieces. Anyway, I'm going to get back to finishing these, bring you back in a minute. So just wondering, obviously I'm still out having eating my food, got me coffees and super coffees, but how many of you carry one of these with you all the time? This is, if I can get it open with one hand. I know everyone does the first aid kit, so I'm not going to bother getting mine out and showing it. But this is not one of the cheap ones, but this is one of the slightly more expensive. Bivvy bags. It's silver foil on one side, orange bag on the other. Survival emergency cases. Great to keep you warm if you get stuck out somewhere. I've always got one in my bag, always, just for the simple fact it keeps the water off you. If you're careful with it, probably get away with using it 2, maybe 3 times, maybe more, depending on how careful with it you are. But the cheap ones are a one-use only thing, and only really, I would say, for a short trip. Yeah, they're only really for a short trip. If you get stuck out in like a downpour of rain, or stuck on the side of a hill for the night or something, I'd still be super careful with the cheap one. These ones I'd still be careful with, but they're a lot more tougher. I've used the cheap ones and they're crap. I've used these ones and they are pretty damn good for what they are. These 3 obviously I brought out with me with my wood spirits carved into them, so I'll see more of them in a bit and why I've brought them out. So just finished my noodles now, and see I've just poured a little bit of water in. I'm just going to put a little bit more in there, and then little squeeze of that. Get my lovely cloth, give it a good wash round. bit harder to do with one hand, but do the lid. And that's it, that's my washing up done. And then just lay my cloth over there to dry out. There you go. So, anyway, I'm going to show you guys something I posted on my Instagram, asking any of you if you knew what that was. It's on my Instagram and my Facebook, so you're about to find out. So yeah, for those of you that weren't entirely sure what that little parcel was, there you go. Some of you were right in saying the Dutch Army hoop bivvy. See Kian in my little chair, gear top chair, great little chairs though. But yeah, unissued one this is, brand new. As you can see, very low profile. And if you can see there, spirit pegs at use. So as far as I know, even if you don't have the pole, this ring pull here, you can use a bit of paracord tied up to a tree, or 2 walking sticks coming up from either side, tied off. It's like if you're doing like a triangle and then a third one like a teepee, like you'd make for a tripod for a fire pit, and then just tie it straight out to that, which I think is a really good idea. I'd use a carabiner rather than tie it, but put a carabiner on there and then tie a bit of line to it and go up. This is the large version, not the XL. But yeah, I love it. Can't wait to get out for the night and actually put it to good use. So, Kian, do you want to hold this for Daddy a minute? So as you can see, it's got the bug net in it. Let's get it all unpoppered. So you can sleep with just a bug net. So as many of you know, it zips down 3/4 of the way. Foot box is for, you can put a bag in the bottom of there if you want to. If I was going to do that, I'd want the XL large, extra large rather than just the large. So as you can see, that's my little day cap, just testing that out. So as you can see, I'm inside. I've got probably 2 heads worth of room in here. Easily foot and a half of room at the head end. So I could put gear there rather than at the bottom of the bag, which should support it up a bit more. If I wanted to just leave the net and slide up a bit further so the net's not in my face and there's air in still. But yeah, really liking it. Now the bug net has also got, I don't know if you can see, these little toggles just here, so you can roll it up, pull the toggle through the rubber band like so. So you can do that with it. And there's 3 of those with one hand anyway. This one's going to prove different now. So, there we go. As you can see, that's completely all worked up. So, as you can see, loving it. I'm right down at the bottom. Need to sip, but I'm not. But good zips. There's a good few inches there. I mean, that's to get to the zip. That's the whole finger length.